Welcome to today's session. We'll be looking at comparative adjectives. Big. This is an adjective. So let's compare these two buildings. The hotel is bigger than the house. Tall. The hotel is taller than the house. Look at these two dishes. Delicious. Very nice. Delicious. They must taste nice. Which one looks more delicious? Well, I think the chicken curry looks more delicious than the kebab. Happy. These two faces are happy. However, we can say face B looks happier than face A. We can use the adjective large and compare Russia and France and say Russia is larger than France. Bad. Which accident is worse? So they are both bad, but which accident is worse? We're going to compare how bad they are in comparison to each other with worse, the comparative adjective worse. I say accident A is worse than accident B. What do you think? So a comparative adjective is an adjective used to compare two people or things. And this is what we have done in the previous examples. We're comparing two things, two nouns. We use the adjective plus than to compare two people or things. Now let's look at some rules in comparative adjectives. There are a few rules that we're going to study. There are many rules, but we are going to look at some of them. So if we have an adjective that is one syllable, we add er, like tall from the example before. We say taller. If the adjective has two syllables or more, we use more, like more delicious, delicious, 3 syllables. So we say in the comparative adjective form, more delicious. If the adjective has 2 syllables and it ends in Y and the Y comes after a consonant, we change the Y to I and add ER. So we have happy and we have before Y, we have a consonant which is P. So we delete the Y, add I and ER, and now we have happier. Large. If the adjective has 1 syllable ending with E, we simply add R. Like large, there's an E at the end of that adjective. To turn it into a comparative adjective, we simply add R. Larger. Safer. Bad is an example of an irregular adjective. With irregular adjectives, we simply change the word. So, bad is the adjective. It's irregular. So what we do, we change it to worse for the comparative adjective. Worse. Like good and better. An extra rule that we have to remember is if the adjective is 1 syllable and it ends with consonant, vowel, consonant, we double the last consonant and add ER. This is like big. So we have CVC. B is a C consonant, I, which is a vowel V, and G, which is the consonant. We double the last consonant, which is the G. So it looks like this, bigger. And we call this the CVC rule. Excellent. Let's move on.
Practice makes perfect. Let's make practice perfect. Welcome to another practice session. Let's try and make sentences with numbers 1 and 2. Don't forget to use comparative adjectives. Please write your sentences in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in today.